we will go to an example. Let's say you are writing a very complex Battlefield software which is being used on the different tricks. The software capable a monitoring device on the truck communicating with the enemy command control center situated far away and is also capable of doing a lot of other things. One other function of Battlefield software is to use a command to a gun mounted on the truck to fire ammunition. Normally, you would create a gun one boy fire function in a Battlefield software, which directly involve the gun fire function. But what will you do when this gun is removed and a missile launcher or a gun from some other company is fitted? Though weapons have different function for shooting and do company refuse to change their function name to fire. So what the problem? You tell me, hey, no problem, I don't mind changing the function, it's just one function after all. But you don't see the full picture here. Gun one boy fire might not the only command that Battlefield software use. There might be many other places in the software where the gun one object instant is being evolved. There might be a gun one boy calibrate gun command, gun one point position gun command, gun one point reload command, and so many more. Are you going to train all of them? In real world software, the course becomes so complex that it wastes a huge amount of time making corrections like the once corrections make they have to be tested too because you might have unknowingly make some change and introduce a bug. You would have to go into Battlefield software and change gun one boy file to gun two boy shoot or missile launcher point launch. Then complete everything again and test it on over again. The first part of the solution is to create a separate software module named weapon controller, which will poorly be in a trench of interfacing with the weapon mounted on the truck. Now, Battlefield software can be programmed to contain an instance of a weapon controller and shoot a target. Battlefield software just have to call weapon controller upon shoot target. The weapon controller class will decide whether to fire or lower or shoot. So even if a gun from a new company is brought in, the trench only has to be matched to the small weapon controller program. The compilation will be faster and the testing can also be done quickly because you are only modifying a weapon controller, so you are sure there won't be any bug introduced into the big Battlefield software program. Implementation now come the interesting part. How do you purpose to implement a weapon controller? One way will good success is it is a simple implementation just to keep it short. So this is what your purpose to do. Have a bunch of if condition or switch statement which will decide which weapon or file or to command or the irrelevant weapon or recombine. Well, there's nothing wrong in doing it this way. It will work with our virtual function and will work a little faster than a virtual function too, because the program won't have to refer a virtual table during runtime to decide which function it should involve. But notice that again, you are creating more scope for bugs and will have to repeatedly test your program because the actual program might be much bigger than this, and you can guarantee that you have commented out or relieve line or not unknowingly introduce some new pub. The better way to do it is to create wrapper classes, weapon gun 1, weapon launcher, weapon gun 2, for every weapon and interface them with weapon controller. The wrapper classes have behave like a translator when weapon controller say should target the weapon gun 2. Wrapper class will have called the shoot function of gun 2. Why does that have? Because when we attack a particular gun or missile launcher to the weapon controller, we can attack only one at a time. In this example, with one weapon controller or simply be able to involve shoot target. If we didn't have wrapper functions, weapon controller would have to be reprogrammed to involve shoot, launch, or fire every time we attack a new weapon. We want to avoid the hassle of reprogramming and recombine whenever we make a change. And the next one, gonna talk about object class.